Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 231 of Keeping It Real. I'm your host, jackkadis. Today we have Griffin Hilliard back with us again. Very, very stoked to have him. Before we get into absolutely anything, I have to announce that not only did we just have our first sponsor last episode, but this episode we have our second ever sponsor of Keeping It Real. So quick ad read. Let me just sort of put on a different face here. Do you love that Mary Jane? Do you love the gym, fitness, getting shredded? Well, summer's coming to an end, and as we go into the fall, even the winter, you need to start thinking about next summer. Tom Hanks Fitness, the best place you could go to get shredded. That's Tom Hanks Fitness. Their Instagram handle is on screen now, Tom Hanks Fitness. Look it up, Google it, DM it, message it, share it, post it, Tom Hanks Fitness. Thanks so much for sponsoring episode 231 of Keeping It Real.
Thanks, Tom.
Segments, whatever, you know, it's all the same. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Get a lot of work done today?
Yeah, I did, honestly. No sleep, and I moved things. Dude, I saw shout out to Charlie Wareheim.
Charlie Wareheim.
Yeah, this my friend's little brother. I found him. It was so funny because I saw him and his mom was just like, she's like British. She's like, oh, we have to get a picture.
Yeah.
It's like accents. And he was like, Mom, like stop, because like he's like a freshman, so he's like really embarrassed. He's like, Mom, stop. And I was like, yeah. And then the dad was like, oh, let me get into it. Like it was like we low key like did make a big scene, but I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, yeah. And then I was just like it was a huge scene, and he was like super embarrassed, but like it really doesn't matter. Like I don't know, when you're a freshman, you know, you think like,
oh dude, I think
that matters. Like he was like, dude, like he's gonna be going to bed tonight being like, oh. But yeah, no, that I was in a really good mood after that. And then
moving it, your parents dropping you off and being a freshman is like the craziest mindset you could ever have.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's aura. Like you can't go in with aura.
You're not even like it's hard to even comprehend things like that. Like that's a fun thing for you to have experienced, because like
I didn't get, yeah.
But you live here. Like he's moving into college, so like when he thinks back, I don't know what he's gonna think. Like he's probably gonna do some crazy stuff tonight that maybe.
Oh, dude, I gave him my address because I know. But when I think back to when I moved in, and I was like, dude, like it was just a foreign land, and you're just like literally blackout. You don't know where you are. At least he has my address. So.
That was really nice of you.
Yeah,
if some older kid gave me his address, I would feel so cool.
Yeah, I was just like, dude, and I mean it's very close to school. So win or take, I mean he'll be like a 4-minute walk away from me. So, but yeah, I can't wait to show him the ropes. I guess I'm not that great of a person to show the ropes to, but.
Oh, you could show some good ropes.
Yeah, they might not be good for school, but
my reel today was supposed to be in front of your mural. I wanted to like do a little bit of a burnout in the rocks with the bike with my shirt off, and then I looked to the camera and hit the kill switch on the bike and be like, behind me is probably the best piece of artwork I've ever seen. Because last night I ripped into it because you told me to, but I could really say a lot of great things about it, and that was my plan. I wanted to just see. Like
I think it'd be better with the scooter, doing a burnout with the scooter. I think it's so.
Scooter's good too.
Scooter's so awesome.
Scooter's actually would be pretty epic. But I don't know if we'll make it there, because now I got this podcast. I want to do a lot of work.
There were cars in front of it too, so I kind of had to cancel my plans.
I love internet podcasts. This is the best hobby of all time.
It is. I do. I thoroughly enjoy it. I really am. I never imagined myself ever doing a podcast. Now, I want to be on every single one. I get a little bit jealous when someone else is on it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Not like, not like.
Well, dude, guess what?
Smallest amount of jealousy.
I can't imagine. I'm on every single one.
Yeah. You must get really jealous.
Bro, if someone else did Keeping It Real, actually, I did that once. That actually already happened.
No.
It was on. I was trying to make a new show, the JLK show, where I didn't even have to be in it. And it was my friend Peter and his friend. And
Peter.
Yeah, and
Peter.
It was only one episode. It's still up. It's on my channel that posts my daily vlogs now.
They can't do what you do.
Well, it's not that they can't. They actually had a great episode. Their clips went viral. They were hilarious. and I was just mastering the whole thing, like behind the scenes, making sure the audio levels were right.
No.
Problem is that I don't know. I just didn't. Maybe I should try it again. I think it was cool to have two people on my show that aren't me.
That is a cool concept.
Yeah,
That's why I want my life. You know,
and I think if Cecilia brings, I forget her name, Morgan's little sister, Cammie Presley.
Yeah.
If she brings her, I might put up the idea because we have two mics and they said we can share. And I'm like, I don't know. I'll let them if they insist, but I want to throw out the idea. Like, you guys could just.
You'd be like Jamie.
Exactly.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it would work pretty well. You have a
Yeah, but I never have to worry about jealousy though, because
jealousy. The jealousy is a strong
because
word.
if I'm not in it, it's because I choose to be. You know.
Yeah.
I'm in full. No, you're jealous, man. Just say you're jealous. I know you're jealous.
I love it. But what was I thinking? No, that's why I want my live streams to be like, because I want I want to go on for a few years, and the only way that's really gonna be possible is like handing the live stream off to somebody else. Like it's inevitable that I'm gonna have to do that. And I think it'd be really cool to it'd start small, but then you could hand it off to someone that's really popular, and then that's the idea. But that's way later on. I think I'm gonna be doing it for a few years until it gets to that point.
Well, you could just do it now. Like, you've already done it. Like, you have to understand. Like you've already. Like, think about it this way.
Yeah, but until
before you started live stream, I remember you telling me so excitedly about how you can hand it off, and you did do it. You've already accomplished that goal.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
That's the weird thing about goals, is that sometimes you think that they'll make you happy, but then you accomplish them and you're not. But for some reason, then you think that your next goals will make you happy.
Well, it's more about making it better. It's more about
yeah, that's why it's so. I needed something that I could get better at.
Yeah,
and I feel like
you are constantly improving, and it shows, and it's great. It's awesome, and you're doing it the hard way. You can't do it the easy way. You have to do it the hard way.
There's no easy way.
There is no easy way, and you do it the hard way, and then you'll be a master. That's
I have to apologize for.
Screenager.
I'll try and double task listen and text. I just have to say that I'm sorry.
I can talk for a second. I want to address America right now. There's an epidemic happening, and I'm very passionate about it. And I've talked about it before. It's the creative epidemic. Totally just, what is this? Not destroying our nation, but what is this? I don't know. There's a word. It's doing something bad to our nation, and it's the creative epidemic. Our society does not reward creativity. People will, especially on social media, because people will go on for so long trying to find some viral content, and then they find it, and it works really well, it gets them views, and then they don't branch out from that creative content. And I think that can apply to a lot of other stuff. Like in art, you see these people painting, and they will paint a bird, and they will sell the bird for $300, and then they just paint a bunch of birds, or cows. The cows. If you're white, you probably have a cow painting in your house. Isn't that crazy that I just called that? You probably know someone with a cow painting. What? Why do we have so many cow paintings? Who wants a cow? Why do we want so many cow paintings? I mean, someone has to paint the cows, but now everybody's painting cows, and everybody thinks that having a cow painting is art. Sure it is, but if you have the ability to paint a cow, why would you paint a cow? Do you see where I'm getting at? You have the ability to paint anything in the world, and you're going to paint a cow for the 300th time. And I get it, why would you not, if that every time you paint a cow, it's $300, our society, it actually hurts you to be creative, because then you are, you're experimenting more, and you're not going to make as much money as if you painted 300 cows. I mean, it's, and I think this is going to really bite us in the butt, especially with AI coming in. AI is going to whoop your butt. If you're painting a cow, If you're not getting creative, dude, AI is gonna whoop your ass in the creative world because it's gonna get real fucking good soon. I mean, everybody knows this. We're just kind of ignoring it, and AI is gonna be. I mean, dude, it's gonna paint the cows for you. So you're gonna have to. I mean, and where's the fucking passion? I mean, like, are we serious, guys? You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Have you heard clankers? The phrase
clankers? Love it. No clanker can do what I do.
No clanker can do what I do.
No clank. Exactly. That's creativity, and that is the value in it. I mean, dude, no clanker can do what I do. Actually, there is a clanker that can paint a mural. It's crazy. It's not to the degree that it's pretty damn good, actually. But well, yeah, that dirty fucking clanker's pretty damn good at painting walls. It's really good at painting walls. Like it'll just
like 3D printer style.
Like on a wall, it's pretty damn. It can't do it on a outside. There's limits to it, but fucking clanker.
Can't believe it.
Fucking clanker.
It's like I purposely throw in stuff that I feel AI. It's like a check, so you know that I'm never AI generated because it's gonna keep getting better. But if I say things like. It's hard.
Say it, come on.
It's hard to do because like I'm a human being and like I'm like I care about but it's a weighted thing, and I'm like starting to weigh the pros and cons.
So you're being controlled right now.
I'm not being controlled.
Then why aren't you saying what you're saying?
Well, I could say crazy things,
but you're not because someone's controlling you and telling you not to.
Okay.
Or some entity.
I could say like I'm a big racist. Like, like AI would never say that.
I would not say
that. AI would never say that.
I would say that. That was awesome.
I'm not.
Then I would just let it rip.
I'm not.
Okay, that's pretty damn hard. Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking like, should I drop it and like he won't even see it coming? And then I was thinking about my mom and I was thinking
I guess it is. This is the thing, guys.
You got to be careful when you pick and choose when to say nigga. You can't just say it.
Yeah. No, I was yeah, no. Oh boy. Let's so we're human.
I just slipped it in there.
Yeah. I'm
Are you trying to act like you didn't hear it?
No, I loved hearing it.
Oh, you did hear it.
No, I slipped it in. Good job. Okay, so
you didn't hear me say it just now.
No.
Wow.
The
audience did.
But this is why also it goes back to my opinion of how 2D art is inferior to any other art form, video wise.
Well, like everything's inferior to something else. Like the universe is inferior to whatever the hell the Big Bang expanded into.
Yeah, but specifically 2D art.
But are you asking? I mean, do you make that statement by chance to sort of like display that you have reached a point in your journey of being an artist where you've like surpassed this thing? Like I feel like you saying that separates you from the person that just picks up the paintbrush, because the person that picks it up for the first time is like, art is the most beautiful thing you could ever do. Like it's more of that.
Oh, they glaze it. But it's really just like, I mean, the Leonardo da Vinci had the same exact, and I'm not saying it because he said it, but I'm saying it because like I agree with him in that he would think of, which is exactly why he sculpted. He didn't, he thought the same thing, that 2D art was more inferior to sculpting and everything. And if he had the ability to make the things that we can make today, he would be making a bunch of crazy shit. I mean, if you saw his sketchbooks, he had the weird little weird little floaty thing, all his little flying.
Oh yeah, I love those sketches.
Oh dude, they're awesome. And I firmly believe in that he had way more. He enjoyed making those and thinking of those way more than he did painting, and he's kind of in the same position that I am, that I paint to eat.
What a weird thing to think. How could you possibly know that? Or like, it's like a big assumption that you believe that.
Oh, I know it.
Like that kind of comes, but you can't.
I do.
You don't know what he enjoyed.
I know for a fact.
How?
Because that's just why would you like doing this? It's torture. It's not fun. It's not fun. And I'm sure I
find the joy in the completion. It reminds me a lot of smoking weed. It's just I felt really accomplished whenever I would complete the mission. You know, when you sneak out and get really high. when you,
I just enjoy the process more, and I'm sure he would agree. I'm almost positive that you can go back and find where he would be complaining. I mean, dude, imagine all the paintings that he has not completed. He was actually famous for not completing his paintings, which is crazy. He's one of the best artists in the world, and you don't finish your paintings. That's a little silly.
everyone doesn't finish things. I guess is the point, maybe.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you really enjoyed it, like, it's like there's just I think if he was alive right now, he would be making some crazy shit. He wouldn't be wasting his time painting. He wouldn't be wasting his time on a 2D wall when now, I mean, even now we have printers. We have printers. You can do it online. You can do really cool stuff online. It almost makes it pointless to paint. Yes, that's like one way to do it and get your ideas on the table. But these people that like think that that is the epitome of art, it's really not. It's just kind of to money launder, if I'm being honest.
What did you think about painting when you started painting?
I thought I knew I was the best. I literally knew since 5th grade. I remember drawing something. I drew something. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was the same thing. I thought it was stupid and it was a useless talent. I painted something or I drew something for my brother and I handed it to him and he said, "You didn't draw this. You printed it." And I never drew again because no one would believe me. And I remember some one time, like, I mean, dude, like it was like, I mean, dude, I really was that good. I mean, dude, it's like nothing in my life have I ever been like just born like ever since probably I didn't even start getting good at like better. Like my skill did not increase until that mural. I'd say until after the mural, I'm like, okay, now I've seen actual improvement in my skill. Up until then, I could do that in 5th grade. There's no difference. There's no skill difference at all. And I mean, you can go back and look at the shit that it's almost inhuman to what I could do. Uh, but yeah, then I didn't really even like I've won in high school. I remember I turned in my work and I won like a state championship. I was the state championship. I was a state champion in drawing and painting, and I was the best in the state. And I remember when the teacher told me, like, I didn't turn it in, she did. And she told me, and she's like, "Yeah, you won it all." And I was just like, "Oh," I was just like, "Whatever." Like, I went to the bathroom and vaped, and I didn't even like it. I didn't even think about it, and it wasn't until, uh, it wasn't until my ex's dad, as weird as he was the first one that like really looked me in the eye. He's like, "Dude, you're an artist. Like no one's ever called me an artist." He's like, "Yeah, you are an artist." And I'm like, "Oh fuck." I'm like, "Yeah, I am an artist." I didn't really realize, and like no one's really called me, and I didn't even imagine making money off of it either. That wasn't even. I thought you could not make money, and you can't really, to be honest. Like that painting, I probably made 2 cents per hour, probably less, if I'm being honest. So no, that shit's light, man. That is drawing is so light to me. Like it's just like I'd rather like build my other ideas. I have way better ideas that I think other people would much rather see than my paintings, if that makes sense.
It's just how do you discern between what what you want to see and what others see?
Because nobody will. I mean, dude, look at artists on Instagram. Can you hand me that water?
Yeah, did you see my phone charger while you're
Yeah. It's right there behind the monitor. Gotcha. I mean, if you look at artists on Instagram, this is why I never posted about it. Because if you look at artists on Instagram, you have some like there are some phenomenal artists, like crazy good artists, and they have like less than 1,000 followers, and they're like, I mean, they are really really fucking good, and they post constantly, yeah. They post constantly. They follow the trends. They do the thing, and they don't get any views. Nobody cares about it. No one cares about it. I mean, like, I don't even care about it. I don't follow I'm sorry, I don't follow a single artist because it's just like, oh cool, you painted a picture. We've been doing that for a long time. So it's nothing new.
Podcasting is like my painting.
Exactly. Podcasting is your painting.
But I see differently than you see painting. If we say podcasting is equal to painting, for what I'm about to say, I don't think that podcasting is like the inferior art form
Of videos?
of art. Like how you say it, 2D painting is like the inferior art form. Like, what did you mean when you said that?
I did kind of mean that. I did kind of mean it is the inferior art form. Yeah, it is. But I would even say it's a different type of art, isn't it? I would categorize, like, there's videography and then there's like creating shit with your hands. That's kind of honestly, what is, I guess, what is art? I would go and I would still do that. There's digital, there's videography, and then there's like actual creating shit with your hands. And then I would like to say that, wait, is that even true? I don't know. There's just, you're creative. It's just how you express your creative ability. And to the best ability that you can do it, to like the most efficient, like, not efficient. No, it's not about efficiency. It's about like the best way you can express your creative talents to the best and use them all to the best of your ability.
I see.
You're using everything that you're good at and then you're combining it all into one. That's what I mean by efficiency, Like, yeah, I'm really good at painting, but then that requires a shit ton of time. Look at what I could be doing with all that time instead of painting. I could be doing something way better with that time, even though I'm really good.
Well, you have the exact same approach. Your combinations also flawed. Like, wouldn't you say? I mean, I look up to the screen sometimes, and you're just at the mural painting, and you're live streaming it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I could be live streaming something way cooler.
Live streaming, I just think, has just this intense and immense upfront cost, time-wise. Not even just dollar amount. Because, yeah, of course, you always have to buy cameras and computers that can handle things and Wi-Fi. I'm talking like effort in, effort out ratio. The exponential curve that it takes to gain traction in live streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Because the world sees live streamers like Kai Cenat, XQC, and Aiden Ross, and they, like, it's this career. It's like the new it's the new it's the new Messi, it's the new Ronaldo.
It is.
It's
like
it's
really interesting because like I remember like,
and it's crazy because you don't have to be like Messi and Ronaldo. The hard work is extremely apparent. Like, there's no, like, you have to get a lot, but with Aiden and XQC, it's like the hard work is, it's like the cubicle, the office. It's such a weird evolution of a way to print money. And I feel that, like, because you're in this live streaming avenue, it's like, because if I was you, I don't know what I would do. I don't know, like, how do you, like, the podcast makes a lot of sense because, like, I just keep on adding. Like, I just keep on adding a little bit episode by episode. But stream-wise, I guess you could do the same, but it's just not my domain.
Well, I'm an artist that live streams.
Oh, okay, I see. You're not a live streamer that makes art.
I'm not a stream. I wouldn't even consider myself a streamer. It's like,
I gotcha.
It's like, it's just part of my life now. So
that's, I've never, like, I think it's really important that my main thing, which is podcasting, is actually like the success of my podcast comes first with me, because I think that it's extremely validating to work harder and see views pick up and people come on the show. Like, but if you work, like you said, people on Instagram that make fantastic art, and I've seen the accounts with under 1,000 followers, it's like, because they're an artist first and a social media person second.
Yeah.
And I don't know what this would look like. Like, I don't know if I'd be having long conversations with friends. I know I had them before I started the podcast, but they sure as hell weren't every day consistently. I don't know what my conversational skills would look like, my podcasting abilities, or, you know, if we were to translate, like my artistic skills. I don't know what it would look like, because I think part of the fuel for me is my own ego. And I feel like you have to do without that when you let the art come first. You have to, like, it's almost like an even more severe submit to the craft, because if you submit to social media, well, like there's clear set monetary incentives, and you know, it's a very defined cost benefit analysis. But if you submit to the mural that pays you 2 cents every hour and is going to get shut down, it's kind of, how do you justify it?
How do I justify it? Because I want to be the best. So there is no logic behind this. The logic goes out the window. There is no logic to this. It's me putting that, because now I'm putting that on the internet, and the goal of that was for every critic was for you to look at that and point out the mistake. And you'd be like, and you actually try. You'd be like, okay, I'll actually try to point out the mistake. And you're like, oh shit, I can't point out any mistakes, you know?
But mistakes are subjective. Don't you think you're going to go crazy?
No. They're not subjective. They're
They're opinionated.
No, I don't think so.
So you're saying you could look at something and say that's perfect, and I could look at the same thing and say no, it's
Whether
not.
it's true or not, that's the mindset I have to have.
Why?
To be the best.
So in your world, there is a perfect.
There is. It's chasing.
I guess
it.
they do say perfect isn't attainable, but
if I thought that, then I just throw it away. I'd just be like, oh, that's good enough. You can't be perfect. You can.
But they still say practice makes perfect. They do say that.
Yeah, and it's practice, and it's also like, you know, it's also like, you know, and that's the mindset I went into painting that in the first place. So I already got like half of that mural perfect in my eyes.
Yeah.
And then I have half of it that's not perfect. It's like, all right, are you like, who would I be if I just like, you know, it's like that metaphor I had. It would be like slapping a drywall box in front of a. It's like watching generations of your ancestors build a cathedral and then slapping a drywall box, like just filling it in with drywall and calling it done.
You know, that analogy I heard, was it earlier today that you said it? Or
I've said it a few times.
And I heard that, I was on the couch, I think it was earlier today, because you were like reciting what you wanted to say in your reel. That was what it was.
Uh-huh.
And it reminded me of something I said in the car on a big road trip I just had with a good friends of mine out to the Grand Canyon and back.
Yeah.
We were in the car and I said, I'm just playing chess at a higher level and you guys just don't understand. And they clown me for it, and it's an inside joke for them now because it's like very Kanye-esque. Like,
but it's true, bro.
And at the time when I said it, you know, there's all these different things that were happening. I was I was pissed off. You get stuck in a car on a road trip like that.
You said that pissed off?
Yeah, I was pretty mad because because they like they were trying to get into these conversations, and I was just in my head like, these guys are stupid. Like, they don't understand like how complex like this debate really is. Like, you have to define each word, and like I say something super vague and they get frustrated with me because they ask me yes or no questions and I won't say yes or no. It's like, do you think this is right? Yes or no? And I'm like, we have to start about
what is right.
What is right? What does yes or even no mean? Like, I don't understand how you can't see how clear this is. Like, if you really want to get into this, I could go for days.
Yeah.
But you just, you know, you would be, I could see the path where you would just, I know you guys and but you know, so I just said I was like, what's the craziest thing I could say that would make them laugh and just shut up? And I was like, well, like, I'm just the best and they're the worst. And I was like, you know what, guys? It's like we're all playing chess and I'm just way higher elo.
Yeah.
And when I heard you make that cathedral analogy, I was like, damn,
It's very similar.
Griffin's lost in his painting. Because
no, dude, it's and I
because you deadass just compare that to one of the most beautiful structures in the entire world.
see, and it's not. I know it's not, and I know it's far.
Stand by it, bro.
No. I'm not. I'm honest. I live in reality. Okay. I'm not.
Wait, but what happened earlier? You were like when I was young, and you were like, I knew that I was the best painter.
I will see. I'm talking about best in his. I'm talking about being better than the. I mean, so I know if I'm going.
But you already could be if you just say you are. It's a big thing in the sports world, particularly. You see all the way from the very professional level down to the high school level. You ask a professional athlete who's best in your team.
Oh, it's me. I've never met anyone better than me.
It's me.
But I'm talking.
So then, then you just said you're the best in the world.
I've never met anyone better than me. See? I know there is people better than me.
Why do you know that though?
I know. I've seen it.
But you could begin to accomplish your goal of being the best in the world today. You could actually.
I will. I am. And I will eventually. I know exactly. I know what I'm going to paint. I was thinking about how can I achieve this? How can I absolutely with no certainty, like in the history books, be like, oh yeah, this guy was good, but Griffin was better. Like no one compared to Griffin.
Well, then that's huge.
And for years and years, hundreds of years, it's like, yeah, dude, Griffin came along.
So then, by that nature, I feel like you would have to be a streamer. Like that's like extremely complex. Like when you make a goal, you're supposed to do it smart, specific, measurable, attain, relative, and time specific.
Yeah.
So how do you make that a smart goal? Because that in itself is like a subjective title. Like who's going to be the one that remember the best?
What is the best?
I mean, I remember seeing
the biggest. Is it the like most skilled, most detailed? Is it like the most time spent? Is it the most like passion? Is it the most in depth?
Or is it the specific councils?
But what if I did it all?
Vote.
What if I had one thing that was right there in front of your face and it was all of those? It was just like, oh yeah, so this painting I have, it's like, okay, but your painting is this big, mine is this big, and it has all of those and it's better.
Well, then I started to think, okay, you're crazy.
Yeah, I am.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you want to go big and detailed.
I want to. So what is like paint the best painting in the world?
What's the biggest? Like, where can you go? Because if you want to be the best in the world, it can't just be out in the middle of nowhere, can it?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, yeah. I mean, I haven't obviously worked out the details.
It could be.
This is like, I mean, it could be. It could be anywhere. Ideally, it would be like on a fucking skyscraper or something. But like, you know, it's like these are things that. You know, I will achieve them as fast as I can, but if they take 10 years, then they take 10 years. And, you know, and it's also like, what other things do I have to do? Because, you know, to have these crazy ideas, I realize you look at all these other guys, like YouTubers and everything. YouTube, social media is really the only way you can do these absolutely insane, crazy things. Hacksmith has the lightsaber. Fucking Winston Diesel has this, like, jet truck in a tank. Some guy just made a plastic generator. Like he made this generator that could make plastic into oil. I mean, I could go on and on about these crazy inventions that are only possible with social media. So this is really social media is kind of the only way to do that. And then, you know, how do you have to be good at social media to achieve these other goals that are like actually gonna fund. I mean, because you can't, you know, I don't care about money. It's not about money. I don't care about money at all. But you need money, you need funding, you need, you know, how are you gonna eat? How are you gonna live? You have to have money. So it's like you gotta do crazy shit for views, and then you use that to fund the more crazy shit. So it's like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have to do a lot more crazy shit before I even think about doing all these bigger things. That's like, you know. And I think very soon I'm going to lay it flat out, like lay my plan out for like 10-year plan or everything that I want to do. And I know there's got to be, I mean, you got to think of all the people that have just fuck ton of money and have nothing to do. What if they want to be a part of something great? They have to want to fund it, you know? So it's about that's what this live stream is about. It's about gaining their trust, being like, hey, I said I was going to live stream for a year. I did it. I said I was going to blow up my van. I did it. If I say something, I'm going to do it. You know, what have I said that I haven't done? So if I say this absolutely crazy thing, you're going to call me. Yeah, tons of people are going to call me crazy and say it's not possible, and that's not possible. But I don't really need everyone to believe me. I just need one person to believe me and fund the whole fucking thing. And there's got to be someone somewhere out there. Not whole thing. I just need a few people to fund the whole thing. Or maybe they like what I do right now. Maybe they like the smaller stuff, like the Yoshi bike. They want to see me make more of those. Yes, dude. I'll make tons of content like that. But it's leading up to greatness. That's the goal.
It's very interesting the way you think about it. I'm trying to get into your head here.
You don't want to do that.
My head's super dark.
You don't want to do that.
My head. The darkest things happen inside my head.
You don't want to know what's inside my head.
Trust me, you couldn't handle what I think.
You couldn't handle it.
Wait, speak loud. Loud. Like normal speak.
I'm talking loud.
Okay, that's good. Sorry.
Should I talk like this all the time?
Yeah, if you can.
Oh, am I talking quietly?
No, you're not talking quietly.
Can I have a sip?
Yeah, take it back. I only took one sip. Man, I'm obsessed with what I'm doing. And I think being open to change really allows me to switch over my obsession from thing to thing. I think it was really healthy that I stopped posting 24 shorts a day because they were meaningless.
They were meaningless. You learned a lot.
I did. And
I learned a lot from you doing it. We learned a ton. I mean, dude, that was like
extremely data. It was so much.
It was essential to how.
You remember seeing the way YouTube took that? It was amazing. It was like there was like periods of the day where like it wouldn't matter what it was actually being posted. It was like,
I mean, you answered some of the greatest questions known to humankind.
Like we are
studying the algorithm.
Yeah,
we are in deep, like fucking. We are making love to the algorithm. Not very well, but we are.
Yeah, it's letting us hit.
Yeah, it's letting us hit.
Which, like, shout out, bro.
But dude, once we find the clit,
I don't know if we're ever gonna find it.
We will.
I don't know.
We have to.
I've tried so. Griffin, I've tried.
We have.
It's up, down, left, right. I feel like I'm on one of those dancing games where you gotta bounce around on the arrows. You know what I'm talking about? In the arcade.
It's dark and you're just trying to get it over with right now.
And you're like holding onto the bar behind you, and like you have to do the double left right at the same time jump, and you're like jumping off beat, and like it just doesn't stop. Like the machine just like left, right, left, right.
$50, so you gotta finish it.
Yeah, it was like 5 quarters, and then there's like the person next to you, and they're like beating you, and you're like, when is this become
like
an
nine,
orgy? Yeah.
Like yeah, it's exactly what it is. By the way, I'm not. This isn't ego. That wasn't ego talking. This is not ego talking. I've always thought this.
You know what is
it's
really
not because I got 16.
I feel like I'm having a breakthrough podcast wise because I'm extremely. This is something I'm realizing. I think I worried a lot at the start that people thought I was judging them, and now I'm letting go of that.
You're free.
Because maybe I was a little bit. I don't even know. Like maybe I was worried about that because actually I kind of was. And it's funny because like this has brought me places and I've seen things. And it's just the relativity of it all has made me so appreciative in the core thing of what I do, and that's talking to people. You know, there's all like the obsession swaps. Like a big thing that I was thinking about when I said that was letting GPT take control of timestamping and titles.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much that lets me focus on editing and talking to my not editing, for being here. Like every little thing that I can shift away and I don't have to do it myself, I get to sit here and be a little bit better at sitting here.
Which is the main thing.
Yeah, and people don't realize it's genuinely a skill to sit in silence and have someone talk to you about what they want to say. And it's a weird skill because it's not traditional in the sense of like a skill is something that you feel like you do. And it's like, well, if you're silent, you're not doing anything, but it's exactly the opposite. It's almost like your whole life leads up to the moment when the cameras are on, the mic's on, and someone decides to like let you know about how much art means to them or show you their music or any of it. It's like extremely validating for me to feel like this person cares enough about me to tell me what they care about themselves.
Yeah, dude, that's beautiful.
So it's like it's extremely addicting is what I'm finding. It's addicting.
Huh.
It's addicting in the same way that I'm really like I used to really just hunt for that thing that would just get me like really high, or shells we used to say.
Yeah, so.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was just this dope blind scavenger hunt. Like maybe if I smoke with these people or this time of day, or maybe if I sneak out and do it, maybe if I do it twice in a day, 3 times a day, maybe if I don't eat, then do it. Maybe if I am doing it in a
Hold
place
it
I'm
in?
not supposed to be doing it, if I hold it in, that one's kind of proven to not really work.
Yeah,
Maybe if I, but we fucking tried it. And I try it again and again. Maybe if I never cough, I never coughed. And I thought it was cool that I never coughed. My poor lungs. Maybe if maybe if like someone else is offering it to me, maybe if I'm around like 3 people and I'm smoking them up for the first time, all 3 of them, and I'm super experienced, but all these maybes, I'm just like, and it's not like I'm pursuing them. It's like I'm finding myself in the situations all of a sudden. And then I get really excited. I'm like, could this be the time where I get just as high as I got the first time? And I don't think I'm ever going to be as excited and amped up as I was when Robert McCoy sat down with me at my house after his flight got delayed and we did a 45-minute episode. And afterwards I thought it was garbage, but I still posted it anyway. Like I'm never going to think, I don't think I'm ever going to find that like excitement and watching the views tick up to 500.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to sure, views might surpass that. Sure. Robert might come back on. Sure, but I'll never be that young, and it'll never be my first time. Like I'm always be hoping for like I'm just trying to get as close to that as possible. And honestly, I look around at these people that I see, elderly people, and addiction is everywhere. I think as a society, certain things that are addictive and people get addicted to, we classify as like destroying lives. But I don't know. I just, I don't know. I feel like you can have a really healthy relationship with something. I realized that when I let go of weed, and I'm not going to go back. It's a choice that I made and I'm standing firm in it because I think that doing so is like allowing me to believe that you can moderate. But it's like, it's yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, we like stops you from reaching your best potential, and like I feel like it does.
But I mean, that's not even necessarily true. I know a lot of people that smoke weed every day, and they will likely continue until the day that they die.
For some people,
and
yeah.
Those people, I would be just as honored to have sitting in the seat that you're sitting in.
Well, no, I'm not judging them. I didn't say that. I didn't say that if you smoke weed. I'm talking about like at least for me.
But isn't that what it is at a base level?
What?
It's not really. We're not really talking about weed here. We're talking about people that smoke weed.
Oh,
think about it.
Well, I from here and there. I mean, like. No, that's not what I meant. But that's why I don't like weed. If it stops you from reaching your potential, then no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't do anything that stops you from reaching your full potential of what you actually want to do, which is, this. I mean, like if you smoked weed, I don't think you, it'd prohibit you. Quality would go down in some way, even if it was minuscule, it just would prohibit you. That's what I mean. But the people that don't, that like, they have anxiety, like I'm not name dropping, but I do know someone that needs to smoke weed. Like, it's actually very good for them to do that. And it gets rid of all their anxiety, and they just, that's just like,
who?
I'm not gonna. I can't. I know he doesn't want me to say his name. So,
Okay.
So I'm not. but
Oh, I know who.
I'm sure. Yeah, you have to. Yes, you do. You do. You know.
Relatively big dude.
Relatively big dude, just a big old teddy bear.
Oh, love that guy.
Love that guy.
I don't think he needs to. He just thinks he needs to.
That's what everyone thinks. Whatever. Whatever.
Interesting, man.
It is interesting. Damn, I was gonna say something. But yeah, it is a skill to sit and talk, or not talk. Sit and not talk and listen. It's very hard sometimes.
Yesterday, man, I was a little bit pleased that so Yanni's songs are something else.
Yeah.
Way better than any song I've ever made. But then we get down to actually freestyling. And I was pleased to know, like, I very much project my voice when I freestyle. And I think that aids a lot to it. And
Well, you're good at freestyle.
I also have reached this point where I never do that thing that, you know, you'll see that a freestyler would do, a young and inexperienced freestyler, where they like mess up and they're like, oh, and they just stop.
Like,
They mess up. Like, pro tip to all you people learning to freestyle: you're the only one that says you mess up, and it's very much a lesson in like manifestation. What you think is what you say is what you do. If you cut that shit out, if you don't do any more, like, you know, that moment when you are like, the next bass beat is coming and you said the thing and you're saying the thing, and while you're saying the next line, you're thinking of the thing that rhymed with the last one, and it's coming and coming and coming and coming, and you can't find the rhyme, and then you just go like, oh, I don't know. And the beat continues, and it's like you hop off a moving train, and then you have to run to get back on the train. If you do that, you're more likely to do it again. So if you just stay on beat, you know, for me, I channeled very much, what's that guy's name? Jack Black.
Yeah, I love that guy.
He's musical in like a
funny
way. Like whatever you need to think about to get you to stay on the train, because Jack Black will be like,
yeah, he's not essentially good. You know, he's not really like.
But is he though? Like,
but you know, he's good in his own way. Like
it's like, yeah. And so it was an ego boost of mine, because I would have been, yeah. Well, that's like a scripted mega movie.
Chicken jockey.
But
wait,
Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell, crispy and yummy. Yeah, I'm ringing the bell. And so when he was sitting there playing me the song, and you saw that clip I showed you where I'm like this, and he goes, it was electric, and I was like, I was starting to feel almost threatened. Like, freestyling for so long has been something that, you know, if it's just you and me in the car, I could freestyle better than you. And it's been something that, like, I've taken pride in always being the best in, no matter where I walk into.
Yeah.
And to hear him rap like that, and he was saying it was freestyled, and I was like, fuck, like, I gotta freestyle with this guy. Like, and I was kind of like waiting for this realization that, like, I met my match. But then after the podcast, we turned the beat on, and I opened, and I just like let it flow. And then he took over, and his voice was very much like under, like, decibel wise, like he was like, it sounded like he was hiding behind the beat. And then he had a lot of those times when he was like mess up and like, you know, said he was warming up, and he did warm up. Like, eventually he was going.
Oh, the cameras were off.
But yeah, the cameras were off. We didn't do this on Keeping It Real. But I will say, I think I'm better at freestyling, and like that maybe. But he spends
a lot of time in the lab.
I hope that I meet my match. I think I'm definitely gonna meet my match in a place like New York City when I move there in a year. That's where I'm gonna find the guy that's like, nah, I've been doing this since I was like 8 years old. It runs my family.
Yeah, like that's just
because I do it as like a black cat. Like, nobody freestyles. That's part of the reason why I've always been the best at it, because no one really does it.
Yeah, that surprises me. You've never met nobody that freestyles.
I've met people can, like, there was people that were with me in high school But I feel like I've just spent so much time doing it alone that like no one will ever be able to match my flow or my style necessarily. It's hard to say who's better, honestly, at a point. Like I'm not even.
Well, I think it is. I think you can tell who's better. Like, you know, like Eminem. Like, you know, you're gonna like, dude, he's gonna fucking knock your socks off. But like, you know, like, I don't know. I've met some pretty good people, like people who are really good at fucking free. Bro, my brother, he's not. I mean, I haven't heard him freestyle in a long time, but he would hit it from me that he was able to freestyle, and I just remember maybe I was just like absolutely wasted when he did it, but he started freestyling and he's doing this. I've never seen him do it before. And I'm just sitting there like,
yeah, you're like,
what? You can do this?
Do this?
I'm like, bro, I can't even talk, and you're fucking doing this. And then like all of his roommates could do it, and I was just like, what the hell? And
I want to start something new, music wise. I want to start singing.
I sing all the time. I do sing all the time.
I need to start, baby girl. Let me just ask you one question.
Ooh.
I want to know what you doing, sitting with that microphone to your mouth.
I need you, honey. I need you, baby.
Do you want me to tell you why I had you on this podcast today?
What?
It's because, baby girl, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life.
Stop. Dude, I think he could. I think you definitely could start a singing career.
But so do I think I need like a guitar. Like I don't it feels so foreign. Like it's like hard to start. Like how do I make a new YouTube channel? Probably. And then I bust the guitar out? Probably. And then like but then at what point it's like how many disciplines can you have before you start to how many
you do just keep on adding.
I know.
Bro. You just keep on adding.
How many YouTube channels can I have before I start to say, look, I gotta cut back? I guess just like the shorts, just like the YouTube shorts, you gotta push to the limit to find out.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I honestly think I could go back to 24 shorts a day.
Well, you will.
On a new channel.
We will. I will go to 24 shorts a day. And this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna find a way, because I will do it. I will go back to 24 shorts with you. I want to do it with you.
Okay, well I'll do it when I get back.
Find the secret sauce and then we post it. No.
So what do you think? Let's strategize. What do you think about my method?
I think it's genius. But
as a base, do you think like if we're both doing 24, do you think it would make sense for me to stick with my method? Because
what's
your application? Because my method is very much so
editing,
like
it's the editing and how you grab the attention, and it requires editing. It's a lot. Like I am heavy on editing. Like I put a lot of my weight.
Okay, so what if my shorts are the exact same?
And you're so close, it won't require. So the trick is lots of editing, and then you're like very minimal editing, and then it's like meeting right in the middle. But maybe.
So what if for each, so when I do my batch, I do batch, you know how I do it. I do 24 in a batch and I schedule them out for the next 24 days.
Yeah.
I think I'll continue to schedule them that way just because it's not that much of a difference in terms of button clicking. Like it might be the exact same as if you were to, because you couldn't just post 24 at once. Could you? Would that be something we'd want to try?
No. I think maybe. I don't know. Well, so I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend one day and I'm going to make as many. You have to be very picky. You have to be very picky about it. You know, it's not like, oh, it's like this, like, I feel really good about this. Like
each one has to be
a banger. You know, it's not.
Okay. So I would go home and I would set up.
So maybe you make 24 shorts, but maybe you only post 2 of them. You know?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Because for the sake of efficiency, you would want to make everything you film postable, and you're in control of what you say and what you do and how you act. So what if I go home, sit down for my batch shooting like I would normally would, and I have 24 shots ahead of me? And what if for an idea, I just thought of this, you set up a mic.
He farted.
Oh.
He tooted. All right, go.
So that format where it's me on top, person on bottom, text in the middle.
Perfect.
Good format, right?
You love it. Love.
So what if there was an empty chair on the bottom, and I'm on the top. You've chuckled. You chuckled.
Yeah.
And then for the part where I make every 24 worth posting, I work with ChatGPT. Give me 24 short form podcast video topic ideas that would seriously grab attention, and it's going to give me some pretty watered down stuff because it's.
But you don't need to film anything, bro. You don't need to film anymore. You filmed a lot. You have a lot of good content that should be. You have a lot of good content. You need to find a way to traffic the content to those videos.
Okay.
Go back in your videos, your good videos. You got great videos. Use them, use them.
Make the format.
Make them into short form content. And then those are your 24 videos.
So maybe I do 12 and 12. 12 already shot, 12 fresh shot.
Sure, but I don't even think you should worry about making
no more fresh. If I go back to 24 a day, it should be taken straight from Keeping It Real.
Yes, because that's the thing is you've spent so much time and effort into
that's scary and exciting because that's a lot of new kind of effort.
Yes, it is. That's what I'm saying.
Because it would all be computer editing, and that's scary.
Yes, it is. It is. So that's what. Yeah, it is scary. But then we're able to do this all at once. You could grind this out, bro. You could do this and see how many you could make. You could end up having 100.
24 just feels right.
24 seems a lot. I mean, dude,
every hour on the third minute just feels right.
You'll probably have way more, but if you can't get to 24 yet, and you have to wait until it's quality, you gotta think about quality. You need to, what's it called?
Maybe I should just rip through my episodes starting at episode number 1.
Literally, that's what I'm gonna do with my live streams. What
do you think about plugging it into the transcriber in DaVinci Resolve Studio and picking the what would be best? Would I pick the sections that have less silence gaps or more silence gaps?
We do exactly what you said. You said find the most
that I already did.
Viral
and just make sure it starts with the right words.
And then you go in. It might not give you 24 shorts out of.
It's like 4 to 5 each episode.
Perfect.
Where someone's talking and they get really passionate about what they're talking about.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
And I could just mind for 230. See how long it takes me to catch up to current.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what you do. That's what I'm gonna do. And then
honestly, the time to do that is now. Because if it's 2,000 episodes, it's almost too daunting of a task.
Yeah. So, and then by the time I guarantee you, by the time we get caught up, we'll have enough money to put back into and pay someone to do it, and we won't ever have to do this shit again.
Dude, I don't know how you can be so sure of that.
I'm positive.
Because the way I see it is
it's impossible.
I see a lot of
quality. If we know we're posting quality, and
I don't see that happening. This is what I see happening. Realistically,
it's one video, brother.
I know, but I never have subscribed to that mindset. This is what I think. Realistically,
you have to.
But I don't. This is what I think we gain. And you know how you're sure of what you just said? It's a sure.
By the time we get to the end,
right.
Yeah.
I say I'm not sure of that. I'm not saying whether it'll happen or not. I just don't think of it. It's not this is what I think of because this is what I'm sure of. I think that by the time I catch up, Keeping It Real wise, and I've made 4 to 5 good shorts and scheduled them and they've all been posted and everything, I will have gained an extremely, I just will be very much further along in keybinds and
efficient
muscle memory.
Editing,
boom,
boom, where it's so easy. Maybe then it's the same thing.
And discipline.
It really is just kind of the same thing. Paying someone and doing it yourself, it's the same thing because you're so efficient at doing it.
Yeah.
Either way, I think that's the way. It's meeting right in the middle of what you were doing and what I'm doing. It's meeting right in the middle, and that's the secret sauce that we've been looking for the whole time. And if it wasn't for the stupid fucking mural that I'm painting, I'd be doing this right now, and this is what we'd be doing. We'd just be grinding. I might do this. We might fucking do it after this.
I'm gonna use my best.
We're gonna do it after this.
Okay.
There you go.
I start with Robert's episode. Fuck it.
Yeah, start with Robert's episode, and I'll start with whatever video. Yeah, I'll just put in whatever, and we just see where. You're just clipping, and you're just making it into a nice format.
And this will be a nice review for me to see the quality of my old episodes. Because I remember when you're stuck in a thing, you obsess over the quality and you're not sure if you get it right. But then when you look at it, when time has passed, you're kind of able to see okay, what did this really look like?
If you're proud of it or not.
Yeah.
If you're okay, yeah, that was proud of it. Or what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just a mix all the time, to be honest, with proud or not, because it's like, I don't know. I'm proud that I did it.
Proud that you got started.
Yeah.
No, but but when you were. But when you were telling me about it,
that played in OBS, so that played like loud as can be in everyone's headphones just now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sorry, everybody. I hope that I can fix that.
But when you told me about what you like found out, I was actually mind blown because I knew it. I know it because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a bunch of accounts and start.
I didn't really find anything out. I was just kind of a little bit of excitement over like a new toy.
But the new toy is. I mean, like I knew we were so close, and I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have figured it out. I wouldn't have figured it out for a very long time.
But nothing got figured out. Like you could always get all.
It just clicked. It just clicked.
Okay, I guess
it just clicked into like that's what we need to do. Because now, I'm gonna copy you. Like, because you really are much better at it than me. Like you don't realize. At this like social media thing, like you actually are much better at me,
bro. Because you say if you put social media first, then it would be a tight race. But if you're an artist first, I'm of course gonna blow you out of the water. It's what you put first.
But I'm like,
it's my passion. If you were passionate in social media and sharing yourself, I guarantee you're passion. You'd be a totally new person, confidence wise, social media wise.
Yeah, but it's just like at this point, it's just it's so weird. It's like meeting in the middle, and it takes away from both. And now I'm mediocre at both. I need to be good at both. So now,
I understand.
So now, that's what I'm saying. Once I finish that, that's why in my head I'm like, oh, I gotta finish that, and then I go game on in the fucking social media world.
Shit, do you hear that? It's the outro music's playing. All right, everybody, we're gonna see you tomorrow. Griffin, this is probably my last. I'll be back in person. But I'm glad you're up 2 episodes. Next time, 3. See? Always improving.
I'll be on tomorrow. Wait, no, I'll be on.
Our voices are drowned out by this point. All right, bye-bye.